Hi y'all, I'm Cayman, and for some odd reason my recording software crashed and I built an entire building without realizing that none of it was recorded. So it's whatever, you know? Anywho, so this is an arcade slash bar. I didn't know what all to do with it because I wanted an arcade, but I was like, I kind of want more going on. And I was like, you know what would be cool? A speakeasy. And at first, I was going to put it upstairs, but then I was like, you know what? It would be even cooler if it was downstairs. And here's where I built like a staff room. Anywho, so speakeasy. So I decided, like after I built all of this, that I needed like a secret way to get down to like the basement and also build the basement. And also, most of this was built before Businesses and Hobbies came out. I literally just finished this build. Today's the 12th at 2:15 a.m. About like I just finished it like maybe 30-ish minutes ago. And yeah. So I'm actually pretty proud of this. I did put in a lot of details. I tried to tell a little story about the characters that I imagine who make up who work here, and well, not really who work here, but like who owns the place, because there's a lot of like storytelling in the upstairs, and there's kind of a little bit of storytelling in the speakeasy. I wanted to put nectar bottles in the racks, but I didn't want to actually have a sim own the lot. These stairs will change. Well, they won't. This set won't change, but the way that your sim gets down will. I did use the club door. I thought that was pretty cool. Right, nectar racks. I wanted to put nectar in the racks, but unfortunately, you need a sim to do the cheat, and it's just a whole thing. So I was like, you know what, I'll just leave them. Then I decided to, I wasn't really that sold on this entrance to the speakeasy because it was kind of like out of place. I was like, I kind of want to use that bookshelf door, but I was like, I can't fit it outside because it's more of an inside door. And then I didn't want the open door. And that one looks too medieval. And that one doesn't look right either. But I leave it there for a hot minute. I believe I put a playground in the back. But yeah, I really like how the speakeasy turned out, and I really like how the apartment turned out. The arcade part is kind of lame, but for the, actually, the title of the video right now is Lame Arcade, but the lot itself is called Old Arcade. So it's an arcade, it's just old. But like the working title of the video is Lame Arcade. I'll title it something else when I actually upload it. But yeah. I don't know what to talk about. It's 2 a.m. I need to go to bed. So I think my legit medicine wore off. That is a complaint for almost all of my videos that my allergy medicine's not working. But it really isn't. I mean, it's probably mostly my house. My house sucks. And yeah, it's really drafty, it's old, it's not a very good house. I tried to use like old looking things in the speakeasy, and I realized that the bathroom stalls were graffitied, and I don't know if, well, if I did notice later on, but I don't know if I noticed right then, but I think I left them graffitied. Anyway, we have that little room. It's a karaoke room. Yeah, I definitely wanted a piano in here. If you don't have wedding stories, you can put in the regular piano. I wish we could, well, you can kind of grab a bunch of the wine racks, not the wine, the nectar racks, and move them all at once, but it's only like the stack and not like long ways, you know? Which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I really like how the speakeasy turned out. And I also really like how the apartment turned out too. I actually put in light switches, which is something I always forget. And there's a sabacc table because we don't have poker. I know, if you don't have Journey to Batu, you can put like a cards table or something down here. I just have Journey to Batu, and I thought sabacc would be funny because you actually are gambling. Finding side tables was fun. And I think, I definitely use move objects at some point. Because, I do, like, put, like, vines and stuff all around on the outside to make it look older. I thought about using cracks and stuff, but I was like, nah. I want it to look well maintained and well used, but like in a good way. And also, I do mess with the lights at some point. I do have a sim come in and own it for like 5 minutes, so I can like mess with the lights and stuff. But yeah, I have a card table up here. Yeah, and I also tested out a few things with the sim when I do have my sim come in, so I can mess with the lights. Because I wanted the arcade to be a certain color, I wanted the bar to be a certain color. Here I am grabbing my sim. I don't know if she still owns it. Yeah, I think I sold it. Yeah, because I wanted to get rid of the cash register and the counter. I thought, making all the lights blue one at a time was gonna work, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the whole room. Have you ever gone to an arcade and it's like well lit? I have, but usually they're like strip malls and it's like in the middle of the day. Most of the time when I go to an arcade, like an actual arcade, it's kind of dark. It's got like fun lights and stuff. The main one I go to is in a skating rink. I haven't been there in a while. I think the last time I went was my nephew's birthday party. And I won the jackpot on one of the games. I should have kept the tickets for myself. But, it's whatever. He got a plastic sword that broke in like 2 seconds. I could have gotten something cooler, but oh well. It was his birthday, so. And I'm an adult, so what do I need arcade prizes for? Eh. So, yeah, that's the last time I went to that arcade. The last arcade I actually went to was in a little, like, kind of like a strip mall in a lake. It's on the lake. It's like on the river bank, not the river bank, the lake bank. Like the little, I guess it's kind of like a beach, but it's a lake, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the last arcade I've been to. That one, I had my other nephew with me, and it was not his birthday, but it was like one of his football game days, and he was with me and my dad, and we were just chilling, and he left his Gatorade there, so I had to go back inside and get the poor kid's Gatorade, because he was thirsty. Yeah, I definitely do sell the arcade, because when I went back to finish it, the counter and the register weren't there. I've only been talking for like 12 minutes, and this is a 37-minute long video. Oh, good lord. Oh, this darn thing. I think this is where I started using move objects, because, that canopy was giving me so much trouble. What did I pause for here? I don't remember. It's been a couple weeks. At some point, I did make a TikTok about this build. I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, that's the secret entrance to the speakeasy. A lot better, right? And then I use the new bookshelves to go with. And you kind of can't really tell that there is a bar in the basement, because you can't, I mean, there's no door on the outside, it's just all on the inside. So you have to go upstairs, and then there's 2 sets of stairs going down. So you have to know about it, which is pretty cool. Might change that mailbox, but I've already uploaded it to the gallery. Basically, I was excited for businesses and hobbies and the cross-pack compatibility. And somebody said arcade, so I kind of just ran with it. And I was like, what else could I do other than an arcade? Speakeasy. Because wouldn't that be fun? And so that's what I did. I don't remember when we got this flooring, the swirly one, but I kind of like it. These windows are pretty cool. I did have to move a few down so that the curtains didn't look funny. I definitely use move objects for that because I wanted like a little bit of decor. I also have a restaurant build y'all can download that is from my video yesterday. It's a small business slash restaurant. It's got all the restaurant stuff, but also small business stuff, so if y'all want that, y'all can download it. Y'all can drop comments down below of other things I could build, like ideas and stuff. I do like building, it's just I'm not that great at it, but if I do more, I'll probably get better, you know? Thought that rooster was funny. I wanted to put that guy on the shelf, but he just would not go. And for some odd reason, I couldn't figure out that, even though I had move objects on, the 9 key wasn't working. And I don't think I was doing the right, because I know it's 9 and it's either shift or alt, and I didn't get either one right. Because I know it's not tab, because that is the camera mode. Yeah, here's where I fuss over a darn thing. And I don't know why the video skipped right there. I think my video software again was being a pain, or I started and stopped. I don't know. This is a very small kitchen in this little apartment, but you know, it's a little apartment, and I was originally gonna put it over there, and then I decided, no, that's a bad idea. I was like, I should probably put the fridge over here. At first it was red. I don't know if I keep it red. And I was like, let me put the stove right there. It is a very small kitchen. That is as big as it gets. But you know what? It works. Like, not everybody has a big kitchen. That's actually smaller than my kitchen. And my kitchen is pretty small. But, I still cook on it, which... These curtains were going to drive me curtains. I guess, drive me crazy, you know? I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Curtains driving me crazy. Oh yeah, I guess it did clip out of the clips because y'all didn't see me struggle with the darn pillars or columns or whatever you want to call them. Column. Anyway, with the darn whatever that thing's called, the blue thing. Because that was annoying. I think I used a lot of Dream Home Decorator, maybe? I don't know. Again, it's 2:30 a.m. I need to go to bed. I just finished this, and I've been working on it for like a week or two. So, I love that rug. I think that comes from one of the kits. I've had a wild day. And no nap. Oh, I did not leave the fridge red. I thought I left it red. I decided to do like a red theme for the apartment. Because, oh, my screensaver. because, well, the speakeasy is red, so I thought it would look cute if the apartment was also red themed. So it kind of like ties it all together. I have one bedroom, like one master bedroom and one double bedroom. I like to imagine there's a teenager living in that room, in the double bedroom. Then I put in a little office, and after I saved, I realized that I put 2 computers upstairs, which is kind of funny. So there are 2 computers on this lot. One's in the kitchen of the apartment, and the other one is in the office of the apartment. Yeah, and those windows are the ones that moved down a little bit because the curtains were driving me up a wall. I need to get better at doing greenery. Oh, and also that door right there is the little woohoo closet from Love Struck. That wasn't in the video. Otherwise, we would have seen it. I did, like, put a sign on the top of the building. For some odd reason, y'all will see it in the video. But, I put the sign up, and I decided to put a half wall up, and as soon as I connected the half wall with the other half wall, it unpainted the other half wall, which goes around, which really annoying. But yeah, I liked the idea of a big sign out front, and I didn't want it on the windows, so I wanted the half wall bigger, but that is, see what I mean? But I think that's as high as it would let me, well, as tall as it would let me. I tried, like, putting in a taller wall height somewhere in the lot, but it just was not going to let me do a taller half wall for some odd reason. See? So I was like, well, I guess there goes that idea. Oh, did it not keep... Is that half wall trim black or brown? It's supposed to be black. I mean, the sign looks cool, so I feel like there should be something on the other side of the building, but it's whatever. And I put a bunch of plants by this tree that's been here the entire time, pretty much. I definitely kind of went overboard, but I kind of wanted it to look a little overgrown. Just slightly. Like, here's the one patch of nature. There is more nature going on the rest of the building, but I wanted that little patch to be overgrown. Oh yeah, we're getting into the part where I actually have businesses and hobbies. I actually pre-ordered, so, because I wanted it, like, day of, you know, when it released. I have, I'm probably gonna, if I ever do a Let's Play in this building, it will probably be like an hourly, charge instead of like a one-time. Maybe I could do it with a shady character. I don't know. I mean, there's a speakeasy in the basement. Something a little shady is going on. I really want to use this a lot, but I don't know how. I mean, I kind of do know how because it's an arcade. I know how to play games. Skee Ball's my favorite game at arcades. Also like the basketball games where you have the little basketball and you shoot it. Pretty good. I'm decent at those. But I love Skee Ball. And of course the regular video games too. Except those are usually more expensive, so I don't play them. I'm also pretty good at crane machines. I was gonna snap, but I was like, I probably shouldn't do that. I put a lot of detail into the bathroom, which is where most of the storytelling comes from. I like to imagine these people don't spend all that much time in their bedrooms, but the bathroom, they do spend a lot of time, so the bathroom's a little bit more cluttered. I was checking out a show on Disney Plus while I was building the bathroom. I just started watching Inside Out 2, like the second one. Not as in, as also. Or as well. You know what I mean. Inside Out number 2, not Inside Out also, is what I was trying to say. Because I've seen Inside Out multiple times, but I haven't seen the new one. I was waiting for it to come to Disney Plus because going to the theater is expensive. And nothing stays in the theater for very long anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, the parents share a bathroom with teenagers, so that's kind of fun. I kind of wanted something to go in the shower, but it didn't make it. Oh well. I do like that tiny living shelf. Also, why is there no like red swatches of the toilet plunger thing? But yeah, I was watching a little bit of the mini series Win or Lose, because I've seen a few things about it, and I was kind of vaguely interested. I was like, okay, this looks interesting. And then a cringe moment happened in the second-ish episode I was watching, and I was like, oh, let me skip to this other episode that seems more interesting to me. And something else cringe happened, and then as soon as something cringe happens, I get embarrassed for the characters. Like secondhand embarrassment. I do it when I'm reading, I do it when I'm watching TV. If something happens where I feel like a physical embarrassment, I recoil and have to like put down the piece of media. Doesn't matter if it's video game, movie, TV show, book, fan fiction, anything. I have to put it down for a little bit. I know that's probably weird because a lot of people just continue watching. Let me know in the comments if I'm the only one who does that, because you know, I want to know if I'm the only one. I mean, I'll come back to it eventually, but I do have a hard time watching stuff by myself, because if I'm watching it by myself, I will pause and not come back to it for a while, but if I'm watching it with somebody else, I have to muscle through and watch it, because they're watching it too, and I don't want to like interrupt their viewing experience. So it kind of like forces me to watch the rest, even though I'm like, that was a wrong move. But it's just the way I am, I guess. I really like how the apartment turned out. It's really cute. It's cozy. It's very small. But hopefully it all works. I mean, it should. I didn't put too much stuff in it. So that's why I can't watch sitcoms, because they're situational comedies. And a lot of the plots focus on those awkward moments. But yeah, that is how I consume media. Now, if it's on my TV, it's a little bit easier for me to watch it, but if it's like on my phone or my tablet or on my computer, then it's easier for me to pause and just like put it down. My TV, I could muscle through it a little bit easier, but I do have a remote, you know? But yeah, if you do that too, let me know, so we can be buddies in the same regard of we both get secondhand embarrassment. Also, I am talking with my hands, and I'm trying not to hit my desk. And I'm trying to keep myself from also falling asleep, because I am tired, and it is 2:46 in the morning. I need to go to bed. So this rambling is probably not that great. Oh yeah, we have new bookshelves. They look like they belong in a store, but you know what? Oh, it took me forever to figure out a rug to go under that chair. This footage is sped up, by the way. You can see me struggling to find a rug. I definitely did not like that oval one. I'm not entirely sold on the one I picked, but I feel like this is the main office to the arcade, like the businessy side, and the one in the kitchen, the desk in the kitchen is more of the family computer. I do give the teenager a desk, also a lunchbox, because I thought it would be funny. Because obviously they're packing homemade lunches from that tiny kitchen. But also they can like grab snacks out the snack machine, the vending machines, whatever you want to call them. And I bet you they have all of the simmies, but they just keep them somewhere else. Because there's also a simmy machine in this build. So if you have Snowy Escape, that's something you got in this build. I tried to figure out what to put on that wall, and eventually I landed on the cork board, which is a really good item for like kids and teenagers to like keep their lives organized. Although I'm more of a whiteboard kind of gal, but we don't have like writable whiteboards that you can like stick in like kids' rooms where they could like write on them. Now all of our whiteboards in the game are for giving lectures and stuff. Oh, here's another room I struggled with a rug. What is this one? I think I ended up taking a small rug and sizing it up. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I did. I kind of like that table. It's nice. And of course, gotta have the curtains because privacy. I should have put curtains. Oh no, I did. I put one curtain in the teenager's room. It's like they pulled it back so they could have some sunlight. I should have put the little rod thingamajiggy on the other side. Oh well. Here, little accents of black, which this plant I love. It's like a little cherry blossom kind of thing. It's kind of, sort of. Which is funny because the businesses and hobbies is more Norway and Sweden, and if you're at my house for 5 seconds, my dad will tell you all about Sweden. So, if you don't want your ears talked off about Sweden, stay away from my house. Because my dad was in Sweden for like a couple months. He came home and I gave him chicken pox. Oh, I think we're almost at the end of the build. And, yep. Naming it. I landed on Old Arcade at some point. Yeah, I had no idea what to name it when I was naming it, but Old Arcade it is. And save it to the gallery. If you want to download it, it's up now. My username is InuDigifan201, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!